Hey there guys, Sam here with TGN.TV, and today I'm going to go through the 4.2 Mage changes as of now. So, as you know, patch notes are never finalised, but it's always nice to go through them as they are. So, first change is Arcane Blast damage reduction. Now, Arcane Blast has a damage reduction of 5% in the next patch. This isn't really, in my opinion, going to affect Arcane PvP at all. It's still going to be extremely viable as the damage is still massive. I've hit a 64k Arcane Blast on someone before. It's been all my previous videos here on TGN, and it was a big hitter. Anyways, next change is Spell Steal. Now, Spell Steal has a mana increase of 100%. So basically, I think Blizzard are trying to sort of stop promoting the spammage of Spell Steal. I don't really happen to spam it a lot myself, but some people can just spam it to Kingdom Come to get rid of Druid Hots and things like that. But I only use it for vital things like, Avenging Wrath or Hand of Freedom, things like that. So, yeah, that's not a huge change. It's not going to affect the mages that much. And the next change is Pyroblast. Now, this is a nice little buff for us, as I don't know if anyone's noticed, but if you play Fire at the moment as a Fire Mage, Pyroblast actually hits less damage than the Hot Streak version. Now, it's just a nice little change, so now they're going to make sure that both versions hit exactly the same. You shouldn't have to, have a damage penalty for taking the time to cast Pyroblast, as it can be a little bit difficult trying to cast it during a fight. And the next change is Fire Blast proc in the Fire Specialization Challenge tree. So, when Impact procs and you've got a living bomb on the target you're going to hit with Impact, it will spread it to additional targets. Basically what it's saying now is if you've got Living Bomb on 3 targets already and you use Impact, it's going to take it off those targets and bring it to the 2 nearest targets. So it's not a huge change. It's still not going to affect Arena at all. It's just going to affect PGs and things like that when there's a lot of people around. So the next change is Deep Freeze and Ring of Frost diminishing returns. Now, Deep Freeze and Ring of Frost don't share diminished returns at the moment, but the next patch they're going to make sure that they do. And again, it's not really going to affect Frost Mages, to be honest, in PvP. They're still going to be extremely viable as they are now. I was expecting a lot more nerfs in the Frost tree, to be honest, especially to Ice Barrier and Ice Lance damage, but Blizzard obviously don't think that they need it. I know a lot of you guys will beg to differ. But that's it, guys. So that's it for the mage changes. Now, there are some general changes that will actually affect us as spellcasters. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but Blizzard have also implemented they've also introduced a change to be implemented on patch 4.2 as far as spell interruptions are concerned. So now, when you are interrupting a dual school spell, such as Frostfire Bolt or Mind Spike, you will actually render them unable to cast a spell in both fire and frost trees. In terms of Mind Spike, obviously Shadow and Frost, which is not going to affect priests that much because I've got a lot of frost spells. But so if someone's going to cast Frostfire Bolt and you interrupt it, they won't be able to cast fire or frost spells. But the same still goes if they cast a frost spell, they will still be able to cast fire if you interrupt it. That's a nice little change. And also there's a change to the pet control system. Aggressive has been turned off the pet control system, and now there is a little ability called Assist. So basically Assist just means that if you set your pet to Assist and you go to change to a different target, the pet is going to stay on the original target unless you tell him to attack the new target or you've been attacking the new target for more than a few seconds. So it allows you to give you a little bit more control as far as the pet goes. And that's about it for the mage changes. That's all there is in the patch notes so far. Like I said before, they are due to change. They can be due to change at any time, but that's all I can give you at the moment. Now, if you're wondering what this video is and what it has to do with patch 4.2, this video has nothing to do with patch 4.2, to be brutally honest. But this is one of the most frustrating arena games I have ever played in my whole entire life. What happened was, me and my sub-rogue friend were just capping points for the week, and we came across a Resto Druid and a Frost Mage. Me and my friend managed to drop the Frost Mage within about 2 minutes, probably less than that, and this Druid decided to run around breaking out of Frost Novas, healing himself up, for the rest of the match, and this match went on for 47 minutes, guys. It actually had a time limit and it ended as a draw because the time ran out. And some of you are probably wondering why I didn't leave the match and just, let him get on with it. Well, I just thought, I'm not going to leave a match against a Resto Druid. It's me against him. I should be able to kill him. But, with the stupid talent that they have where they can just break out of any snare or root, it rendered me, unable to even get anywhere near him. And every time I did get near him, he just got away and pillar abused and healed himself up with hots. And, for 47 minutes, for about 5 minutes of the game, probably more, I was actually just stood still, minimized WoW, and I was just looking on the internet, just browsing, because I got that bored during the fight. And then I decided, hang on, I'm going to open up Fraps, I'm going to record this and just show you how ridiculous a Resto Druid is in a one-on-one situation arena against the Frost Mage. There was nothing I could have done this whole fight. And, I'm just going to fast forward this footage because it's very boring to watch. I've actually only recorded 15 minutes of the 47-minute match. And I'll show you the scoreboard here at the end. I'm just going to play some soothing, uncopyrighted music just to relax you guys, because you're probably getting just as frustrated as I am watching this clip. So there you go, guys. That is probably one of the most frustrating arena games in the history of World of Warcraft. 47 minutes long, as you can see in the bottom left corner. And I did 5.2 million damage, and I probably could have done more. I sat still for about 10 minutes because I just got sick of chasing that druid around. But I just found it unbelievable how he's willing to run around in circles for 47 minutes instead of just leaving the game. Killed his partner. He couldn't have killed me, and evidently I couldn't have killed him. But you know, I think there should be some sort of diminishing returns on how many times I can break out of snares, because if I had him still for more than, you know, a couple of seconds, I probably could have, you know, got him in a nice little route, counterspelled him and took him down. But he was just breaking out of everything I had, and there was nothing I could do about it. Anyways, guys, that's it from me. Thanks for watching, and see you later.